I don't know. You guys tell me, is this too far? I feel like it's too far. Bear with me. All right, Black Barn Social Club. I'll move the box. I'll definitely move the box, but I wanted to make a point. I've been doing this for a minute now. I've got 40 pair of boots under my belt, so to speak. And this will be the first Thursdays that I've ever bought, despite it being one of the biggest names in modern boots. So, can I move the box now? Let me put it where you can appreciate it. So Thursday boots. I'm going to read some notes, some Google info, just so you can know a little bit about them. Thursday boots has been around since 2014. Let me unlock the phone here. So 2014, they wanted to create high quality, versatile boots at a fair price point by cutting out traditional markups. Thursday reflects the idea of a boot that you can wear all week. Made in Mexico primarily. Let me see. I want to make sure I'm getting this right for you. Boots are primarily made in Leon, Mexico, historic hub for shoemaking. Some sneakers and accessories are made in Portugal, Spain, and the U.S. Goodyear Welt construction for their boots makes them resolable and durable. Leather, they got leathers, Horweens, Charles F. Steads. They're most famous for the Captain boot. I think that was their heritage throwback cap toe boot. Anyway, long story short, Thursday boots. Why haven't I gotten a pair up until now? I think one of you guys said it best. I've always heard about Thursday boots. They must advertise heavy in the different spaces. They must be big, because I've got friends at work that own, they just keep going back and collecting them. I know they have been, trying to get, they're a casual boot, right? They're a well-made casual boot. I think they've been trying to get a little bit more into, they've got that black label and things like that puts them one step closer to the quality and the appearance of some of the more expensive other premier brands. But when I say, why haven't I got a pair? I think I just skipped them, in all honesty. I think I started with things like Thorogoods and Red Wings. And then slowly but surely, after watching some of you folks, I just jumped straight past Thursday into things like Parkhurst and Truman, and then slowly but surely I got into the used Vibergs, and then before you know it, I'm in John Lofgren's. So when people, and the reason why I say one of you guys said it best is because one of you did. One of you said, hey man, Thursday makes a really great product, but looking at your collection, I don't see a place for them. And I kind of agreed, because I'm not, let me say it like this. If you have built a garage full of cars and you've made your way up to driving around, high quality Cadillacs and Denali's and those things, it's just kind of rare that you'll go, what I want to do is go get a base model S10. It's I don't even know if they make an S10 anymore. That's an old truck, but most of you guys know what I'm talking about. So my point being is I just skipped them. I skipped them in the market, and then now when I look at them, I'm going, why would I step back to get a Thursday when I've already got a top 5 that consist of Vibergs and John Lofgren's and White's boots, and I could keep going. But there is a box of Thursdays on the review desk here. These were bought and purchased by me. I finally found something that would make me pull this trigger. And I want to show you guys what it is. I haven't put these on. I haven't experienced them yet, but looking at them, they filled a void in my closet. And like I said, enough of the pomp and circumstance. What I've got here, and I told some of you guys that it doesn't get much better than Natural CXL for me. And so when I saw that Thursday makes a Natural CXL tennis shoe, and I hope this paper and racket isn't too annoying. When I saw that Thursday makes something like this, I was excited. One, because I love this style of shoe. I don't wear boots all the time. I wear boots 90% of the time. But the rest of the time, you'll either find me in flip-flops, slides, something like that. You'll find me in my moccasins, which are my house shoes, or you'll find me in a pair of Vans that, you know, resemble this skater shoe. And again, in fact, some of you guys, I've come out here to do fit checks and different things, and sometimes I'm not wearing the boots, and I'll step back far enough, and my Vans will show, and I'll get somebody that just says something, well, I don't approve of the shoe. This fills that gap. If you like boots, how do you not like a casual sneaker that looks like a skate shoe, but is made out of Natural CXL? Ordering this, let me make sure that I'm telling you the right size. I ordered it in an 11.5. So I ordered this true to Brannock, and I think it'll be just fine. The things I don't know that they would make this shoe differently than they make their boots. So that being said, I don't want to speak to all of their boots. I'll just speak to the quality of this shoe. And I'm a little bit surprised at how affordable this was. I want to say that I was about $139 in there, and I'll correct that if I'm wrong. I'll go back and look. But for a complete total upper that is Natural CXL. This is Horween Natural CXL. A tongue that is lined. I mean, the whole shoe is technically lined. It's got a suede lining, or a rough suede lining right there. I hope you can see that. It's got leather laces. It comes with 2 pair of laces, which I don't know if I'm going to keep these or not. But the shoes themselves are fully lined. They're padded collars. I mean, there's almost like I'm quite impressed with the quality of this boot, this shoe. The stitching is pretty slick. I'm not seeing anything wrong with it by any means. It's just got that, skater shoe feel. Already putting the scratches on it from my fingernails, so you know it's CXL if you're doing that. But I thought, how cool would that be to have a shoe that I could wear? And I'll show you guys some footage of me wearing these mixed into this video, because I got the right kind of pants on. I got the right, in this case, I got the right socks. So I'm excited to put these on and show you guys what I'm talking about. Sometimes guys need to be able to wear things like this. And I think Thursday did something cool here. So, again, just kind of take in the details of it. They've cleaned this up. It's a full leather upper. In this case, leather laces, leather lined. This is a pretty slick option if you're interested. And I, like I said, it was enough to make me want to pull the trigger and go ahead and put a pair of Thursdays in my closet. So will I get the boots? I don't know. That's a tough one for me, because again, I've already talked about I'm trying to sell a lot of my boots just because I'm I'm realizing, and I had commented back to somebody the other day, that you get to a place where your top 5 gets the rotation. I don't care what anybody says. I just don't reach for anything outside of the top 5 that much more. The only time I'm looking outside of that top 5 is when I just don't want to wear a pair of boots. If I want to kick around, if I'm going to, somewhere with the family, if I'm going shopping with the family and we're going to be doing a lot of walking, I'm looking for a pair of tennis shoes. And so when I saw these, I thought, man, this would be slick. These are going to patina. These are going to break in and just be awesome. And so, or at least I hope they will. I want to show you guys the insides again. You got the way it's made, there's a thick leather insole in there. Everything looks good, full leather insole, and like I said, everything is lined, thick, rubber neoprene kind of foam insole here that you can tell that's going to be comfortable. And again, just a fully lined shoe that was very affordable in my opinion. Maybe I'm, I don't know. I think it's a pretty slick. I think it's a pretty slick shoe to put in the rotation. You guys tell me what you think. I'll put them on and I'll show you some of the fit check. Be blessed.